Keanu Reeves has a special connection with 90s co-stars Winona Ryder and Sandra Bullock. In an interview with Esquire published Monday, Reeves addressed previous comments that he and Ryder were actually married on the set of the 1992 film Dracula, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. "We did a whole take of a marriage ceremony with real priests," Reeves told Esquire. "So, I guess we're married under the eyes of God." Reeves previously said it took some convincing to fully believe the reality of his and Ryder's sacred union. "Once in a while, he'll get a text from Ryder, 'Hello, husband,'" Reeves said during a 2019 appearance on The Talk. "I didn't really believe her, and then Francis Ford Coppola contacted Winona and said publicly that, yeah, that actually happened. The priest did a full ceremony, and Winona and I got married." Keanu Reeves adores all things Bill and Ted, revisits Constantine Antihero at Virtual Comic Con. Ryder isn't the only leading lady in Hollywood to blur the lines of cinema and real-life romance with Reeves. While Bullock and Reeves never officially tied the knot, the two had a special chemistry around the time they met. Bullock, who co-starred with Reeves in the 1994 action thriller Speed, told Esquire that although the two never became a romantic item, the potential might have been there. In 2019, however, Reeves admitted to Ellen DeGeneres on The Ellen Show that he did actually have a crush on Bullock. "She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her," he said. "Keanu's a guy who, I feel like, is friends with every woman has ever dated," Bullock told the outlet. "I don't think there's anyone who has something horrible to say about him. So, maybe we could have survived." She added, "But we didn't have to survive anything. We just get to grow up together on parallel roads, and tip our hats, and meet for a dinner, and try to work together. And the longer time goes on, the more in awe I am of the human being. Would I have been able to say that if he had dumped me and made me angry? Probably not." Sandra Bullock, daughter Layla surprised nurse in emotional Red Table Talk honoring COVID-19 heroes. Bullock revealed that about a year after Speed was released, Reeves showed up on her doorstep with flowers, champagne and truffles, after Bullock casually mentioned once that she had never had champagne or truffles. He said, "I just thought you might want to try champagne and truffles, to see what it's like," Bullock said. Bullock said Reeves' attentiveness, being a listener, could be disconcerting at times. "That's what I mean, that it drives you crazy," Bullock said. "When I first met him, I would spend as much time as I could filling a silence, just to feel comfortable. And the more I jabbered on, the quieter he would get." She added, "And then a day or two later, he would arrive with a note or a little package, saying, 'I thought about what you said.' And he would have his response." Social media was abuzz with admiration upon learning of Bullock's revelation. "I have always believed that Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves was the Hollywood couple that should have been. Twitter user @Lakotaski wrote. Twitter user @KirkPate said Reeves' champagne and truffles gesture serves as definitive evidence and the highest endorsement that he is a good dude. Next to Reeves, Twitter user @GeorgeMackey2 wrote, Sandra Bullock has to be the sweetest person in the world. I love this story about Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. Wrote that It's the Boo Show 1 on Twitter. There's nothing salacious in it at all. It just once again proves Keanu is perhaps the greatest person alive today. And Sandra is perfection as well, the Twitter user added.